Hello everyone. Today we are going to solve top k frequent elements. It is a very basic problem if you understand about the priority queue. So let's read the problem first. So we are given an integer array nums and an integer k, and we have to return the k most frequent element. Okay. So just an advice, like whenever you see the frequent element, it will be a question of hash map. Okay, so let's understand it first. So we are given one example where 111 array nums is given and k is 2 is given. So and we have to return the most frequent. So what is the frequency of 1? So 1 is coming 3 times, 2 is coming 2 times, and 3 is coming 1 times. And we have to return 2 most frequent will be 1 and 2. Okay. So this is the answer. Answer will be 1 and 2. So if you want to see a second example, so you have only one and its frequency is 1, and so only one most frequent element is 1 itself. Okay, so the constraint is length is 10 to the power 5, and k is in the range of like 1 to number of unique element in the array, and it is guaranteed that our answer is unique. And we have one follow up, but let's understand how we are going to solve this first. So whenever this question comes in your interview, how you are going to solve this? So the first question you can give is the first solution. You have a this. So you can use an hash map to store the frequency of all element frequency. Okay. So how we are going to store? This is our hash map. First of all, we are going to iterate from nums. So 1 key frequency is 1, then come 1, change frequency to 2, again 1, change frequency to 3, then 2, frequency of 2 will be 1, then frequency of 2 will be 2, and then 3, frequency of it will be 1. Now what we are going to do is we are going to store it in a vector with first element as a vector of pairs. Okay, we have a vector of pair of int. Okay, where first element will be the frequency and the second element will be the element. Okay, array element. So what we are going to do after pushing all the hash map element into the vector, we will sort it in the descending order. So how our vector will be look like? Vector will be look like frequency is 3, then 1, then frequency 2, element is 2, and then frequency 1, element is 3. Okay, so this is our array after sorting in the descending order. Now what we have to do, we have to just iterate in this array and return first k element. So this is the element and this is the frequency, so we have to return the second v of I dot second for first k element. Okay, and we can store it in another vector, maybe you can call it answer, and then return answer. I think this is the first question and you can understand it very well. So let's understand the time complexity of this problem. So what is the time complexity of this problem? The time complexity to adding element into the hash map, and let's say we are taking an unordered map because we do not need ordering here. So it will be of 1 and adding an element will be taking of n. Okay, and here to sorting element in vector it will be take n log n. Okay, and removing first k element will be take of k. So overall time complexity will be of n log n, and space complexity will be to store an element in the hash map, or you can say vector. The space complexity will be of n, terms of n. Okay, and adding k element in answer will be n plus k, but you can say order of n. Okay, so this is the time and space complexity. So what is our next follow-up question will be? Our next follow-up answer will be your algorithm time complexity must be better than n log n. Okay, so how we can jump to the better solution? So if you can see here, what's the problem in this vector is we are sorting an element, but we need only k sorted element. Okay, we are doing unnecessary sorting of n minus k element. Okay, so how we can just sort k element and we pop other element? The solution is using the heap. Okay, so let's discuss the solution 2 now. Second solution will be using heap. Will be using heap. So you have to tell me which type of heap you need to use, a min heap or a max heap. Okay, so what we need here is we need a k most frequent element. Okay, we have this priority queue, let's say, and if how we are deciding that we need a min heap or max heap, we need top k most frequent element. If we have, let's say here is a frequency f and element is I, and here is a frequency f plus 1 and element is anything. Okay, so should we push it into here or not? It depends on this frequency. So we need higher frequency should be there. Okay, so we need to pop out. Okay, so the minimum frequency should be at top. Minimum frequency element should be at top. So which heap we need? We need min heap. Okay, we need minimum frequency. So that minimum frequency element should be removed once the frequency more than the top frequency of the priority queue is there. Okay, so let's use this. So how the solution will be? First of all, we are using the same hash map, which is the frequency 1, 3 like, and 2, 2 and 3, 1, 3, 1. The first step is same as the solution 1. We are going to update second step. The second step is we use PQ. Okay, and store using a priority queue of pair of int. Okay, where we are storing first frequency and then element. So first we are going to insert 3, 1. Okay, then 2, 2 is coming, and our right now our size is 1, and we are going to take size max size of priority queue equals to 2. So right now size is 2, so there is no problem. So we are going to insert is 2, 2. Okay, then there is 1, 3. Okay, so what we are going to do? Adding 1, 3 here, but size is greater than 2, so we are going to pop the top element. So we pop this. Okay, so the priority queue is this. Now this is the, and there is no more element in the hash map, so we are going to return second, we are going to pop every element and return this. Okay, so it will be 2, 1, and this is okay. So this will be our solution. So let's see the code. We are storing, we are using one hash map, which is an unordered map. Okay, and we pushing all the element and calculate the frequency of all the element in the nums array. Now we are using priority queue. This is the main heap. Okay, main heap which is of pair of int. Okay, we are using main heap of pair of int. This is the way by which we declare main heap in the C++, and then we iterate all the map and check and push according to the first is frequency and then the element, and if the size of priority queue is greater than k, then we pop the top element. Okay, so after this step our priority queue is ready. Then what we are going to do? We are going to take one vector where we are popping all the priority queue element into the answer and return our answer. So the time complexity of this problem will be, here time complexity is O of n. To do this step it will need we are going max of n log k, because the max size of priority queue is k, so operation of pausing and popping will take log k, and we are at max time we can do it in the n time, so n log k, and here it's similarly taking log k time. Okay, n log k, k log k time. So the overall time complexity will be our n log k, and space complexity will still, space complexity to store this n element will be O of n, and this will be k, so we can say it is n plus k. Okay, so space complexity is similar, but the time complexity reduced from n log n to n log k. So this is the improved version of our previous solution. So if you understand this solution, or if you have any doubt, you can ping me in the comment section. Thanks for watching.